Bait here, and welcome to Going Sideways, where I discuss current events that affect our preparedness and our freedoms. And I can't make this stuff up. I'm not creative enough. This is an article from Express UK. The title of this article is Life After Death: How Dead Pig Brain Was Kept Alive for 36 Hours in Shock Experiment. Scientists have found a way to extend life after death in a gruesome experiment which saw pig brains brought back for 35 hours after death. Can't make this stuff up. This was published December 26, 2018. And it says here that researchers were able to restore circulation to the brain of decapitated pigs and keep the reanimated organ alive for as long as 36 hours. A feat which allowed them to study intact brains in new detail. Remember my video about the Brain Initiative and all those goals? Remember that? Yeah. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch that. And a mind-boggling and unexpected result, Yale University neuroscientist Nanad Seston found billions of individual cells in the 100 to 200 pig brains were found to be healthy and capable of normal activity. I'm going to repeat that. Yale University. Boy, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? On previous videos? Yeah. On all kinds of experiments? Yeah. Starts with pig brains. Ends there? Oh no. Go back. Look at history, right? Yeah. Yeah, Yale University. Yep. Professor Seston said in a presentation to the National Institute of Health, "This probably is not unique to pigs." He added the techniques were likely to work in any species, including primates. Professor Seston's team had experimented on between 100 and 200 pig brains obtained from a slaughterhouse. Really? That's what it says. Well, I thought about that for just a second. Wouldn't you have to do this experiment immediately after death? Well, immediately after decapitation to be specific. Wouldn't you? We know from previous experiments about brain cell death due to lack of oxygen, right? So I'm to believe that these pigs who were going to be slaughtered anyway, and these heads were shipped by truck? Right? Frozen maybe? Instantly frozen for this? Really? Just asking. I'm just asking. I would think that for the cells to be alive, to be, experimented with, the experiment would have to follow immediately after decapitation. I'm just saying. But it says here that they were obtained from a slaughterhouse. There was, however, no evidence that the disembodied pig brains regained consciousness. Just think about that for a second. The experimentation done to determine that in the future. Yeah, just horrifying, isn't it? Yes. According to website Technology Review, scientists and bioethicists have been buzzing about research which involves a breakthrough in restoring microcirculation, the flow of oxygen to small blood vessels, including those deep within the brain. Watch out. Remember my videos on the Brain Initiative and what all those initiatives were, right? Yeah. It starts with pig brains and then goes to, remember on the Brain Initiative it said how you're starting off with animal and then you go to primate and then you go to human? Remember, all spelled out? Yeah. The Yale system called BrainX involves connecting a brain to a closed loop of tubes and reservoirs that circulate a red fluid which is able to carry oxygen to the brainstem and cerebral arteries and areas deep within the center of the brain. So they have a device for this. Anna Devar, a neuroscientist at the University of California, San Diego, thinks the ability to work on intact living brains would be very nice for scientists working to build a brain atlas. Now, I'm going to repeat that for you because that is almost word for word what I found as the real information and the real goals of the Brain Initiative. Let's repeat that. A neuroscientist at the University of California, San Diego, thinks the ability to work on intact living brains. Remember I talked about how they're going to need conscious, aware brains to work on? For what? This brain atlas, remember? Yeah, that's why this is important. It starts with pigs. And again, remember, all that brain initiative research goals involving the human brain, they will move to human experimentation to work on this technique that they're describing here. And I'm back to the same question I had before. Where are you going to find test subjects? Who in their right mind's going to sign up for this? We're not going to have a repeat of the past, are we? Yeah. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention that they're doing some Frankenscience with pig heads. Don't think it's going to stop there. Thanks for watching, and remember, question everything.